Assalamu alaikum students. Today I am going to solve paper 1 5090 May June 2023 and the variant is 1 2. And students, before going in detail about this paper, I would like to discuss that there are 40 MCQs which you have to solve within 1 hour, and you have to use the soft pencil for this to fill up the bullet sheet to answer the correct option which you have chosen. So I would like to go on first question, the question number 1, which is how permeable are the cell wall and the cell membrane in a plant cell. Students, cell wall is only present in plants and cell membrane is present in both animal cells and plant cells. But here we are going to discuss about the cell membrane, whether it is fully permeable or it is partially permeable. And students, the cell wall is fully permeable, whereas the cell membrane is partially permeable as it has to select some molecules to pass through it. So the correct option for this question is B. Option A, in which they have both fully, no, this is not the correct option, only the option which is B is the correct option. Question number 2. Question number 2, the diagram shows an arthropod. Arthropod, you can see a fly over there. And this is the dichotomous key which you have to follow and you have to find out the answer. Using the key that correctly identify the arthropods in the picture, students, to solve this question, to get the correct option for this question, you must know the characteristics of insects. So here I would like to go with number 1, has wings. If it has wings, then you have to go to 2 option. You can see they have wings. So wings are present in this case. So we are going on option number 2, which is has 2 body parts. If it has 2 body parts, then you have to has 3 body parts, then you have to go on 3. You can see they have 1, 1, 2, and 3 body parts. So we have to go with option number 3. And in option number 3, you can see that has 6 legs. So you can count their legs, 1, 2, 3. So it means there are 6 legs. So it means the option number C is the correct option instead of A and B. So this is an example of dichotomous key, and with the help of which you can find out the answers, and the for this purpose you must know the characteristics of the organism. So you have to properly know about their characteristics. Now question number 3, which statement about diffusion are correct? Diffusion, what is diffusion? Diffusion is actually the movement of molecules, the net movement of molecules and ions from the region of higher concentration towards the region of lower concentration. And here you can see the 3 columns in which we have to find out the correct option. Molecules move from a higher to a lower concentration. Yes, it can happen. It happens actually. Only occurs within living cells? No, it can also take place in gases. Rate slows down as the temperature increases. Rate slows. I don't think so that there is any effect of temperature on the rate of diffusion. So here the answer, according to these two, we can have the answer B. The option B is the correct option in this case. In this question number 3, the correct option is B. Now, I would like to move for the question number 4. Okay, this is question number 4, and we need to erase the previous answers. Okay. Some ways in which molecules may move into and out of the cells are listed. Here you can see 3 statements, and we have to choose one correct answer out of 4. And first of all, we will read these 3 statements. Molecules move from a higher concentration to a lower concentration. Molecules move from a lower concentration to a higher concentration. Molecules move from a higher concentration to a lower concentration across a partially permeable membrane. It means they have discussed about the movement of the molecules, and in the first statement, molecules move from a higher concentration to a lower concentration. It means higher to lower concentration means it can be the diffusion. And second statement is molecules form from a lower concentration to a higher concentration. It can be the active transport. And on third statement, molecules move from a higher concentration to a lower concentration across a partially permeable membrane. Osmosis. So here you can see we have to find out which statements are correct. And which statement is correct? One describes osmosis. No, I had told you it can be diffusion, it can be active transport, and it can be the osmosis. So 1 describes osmosis and 3 describes active transport. So this option is not correct. 2 describes osmosis. No, the number 2 is describing the A, active transport. 1 describes active transport and 2 describe osmosis. 2 describe osmosis, 1 describe no. Again, describe active transport, and 3 describes osmosis. So this is the correct option. So D is the correct answer of question number 4. Now I would like to move towards the next question, which is question number 5. Okay. There I have to arrange the previous answers. Okay. Food tests were carried out on a solution containing biological molecules. The table shows the results of the tests. Name of the test, Buret test, Benedict test. Our results are Buret test will show the purple solution and Benedict show the blue solution. Okay. First of all, let me know you that the Buret test, the result of Buret tests are purple solution. That is the correct result. Benedict test shows the brick red color. Blue solution shows the absence of reducing sugar. So this is not the positive result for Benedict solution. So now we are going to find out the results in the 4 options. Which conclusion can be drawn from these results? The solution contains protein but no glucose. Yes. The solution contains protein and glucose. No. The solution contains glucose but no protein. No. The solution does not contain glucose or protein. No. Already told you that Buret test, if Buret test shows the purple results, it means protein is present. And if Benedict test shows blue results, blue color, it means reducing sugar is absent. So according to our knowledge, the A option is the correct option. Now I would like to move towards the question number 6. Yes, the graph shows the concentration of maltose produced when amylase digests starch at different pH values. You can see over there the different pH levels, and X is the optimum pH, which can be the 7. and maltose concentration is maximum at X. Now, I would like to find out the answer. What explains the shape of the graph between X and point Y? Okay. What the enzyme is correctly denatured and does not work at all? No. The enzyme molecules have less kinetic energy. No, we are talking about pH. The shape of the enzyme active site is changing and does not fit the substrate so well. It can be the correct option. We are going to this one. That is the shape of the enzyme active site, is changing. As you know, you can see over there. This is the optimum pH. You already know that carbohydrates always work in neutral conditions of pH. The substrate molecules have more kinetic energy. No, no, no. So according to our knowledge, the C answer should be the correct answer. Okay. Now I would like to move towards the question number 7. And you can see over here. Yeah. Question number 7. The diagram shows a section through part of a leaf from a dichotomous plant. Dichotomous plant, okay. And you can see over there the 4 options, and they have labeled with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 4 labelings over there. And we have to find out which cells carry out photosynthesis. Which cells carry out photosynthesis means where there will be the presence of chlorophyll in the leaf, there will be the process of photosynthesis, means green parts of the plants. And here in leaf, there are some, you can say, parts of the leaf where the photosynthesis takes place, where there is chlorophyll. So here you can see the mesophyll tissues, and mesophyll tissues, the palisade mesophyll, and lower one is the spongy mesophyll. Palisade mesophyll and lower one is the spongy mesophyll. So you can see over there, both of they have the chlorophyll. And in the lower epidermis, you can see the guard cells are there. Guard cells also have the chlorophyll. So in this way, the correct option for question number 7 is 1, 2, 3. All one is upper epidermis don't have, you can say, don't have chlorophyll. Number 5 don't have chlorophyll. So only option 2, 3, 4. And according to this, you can see the option C is the correct option. That is palisade mesophyll, spongy mesophyll, and guard cells have the chlorophyll, due to which the photosynthesis takes place in these parts. Okay. Now I would like to move towards the question number 8. Okay. Here, yeah. Question number 8 is here. And first of all, I am going to read the statement. Which row shows why plants need magnesium ions and nitrate ions? Very straightforward question. To make magnesium ions are needed for chlorophyll. Nitrate ions are needed for proteins. So I am going with the statements. A, to make fatty acids. No, to make proteins. To make amino acids. No. To make chlorophyll? No. To make chlorophyll? Yes. To make cellulose? No. To make chlorophyll and to make amino acids. Only D is the correct option in which both of the statements are according to the given situation. That is according to the given ions. Magnesium ions are always used to make chlorophyll, and nitrate ions are always used to make the proteins. So according to this information, the D option is the correct option. Next, Question number 8. Root hairs take in water and ions from the soil. Which table shows the correct concentration of water and ions in the root hairs? Okay, there are 4 options and each option has 2 columns in which they have shown substance and concentration in root hairs. First, in the option A, you can see water and ions, correct concentration of water and ions in the root hair cells. And here you can see water lowers than the soil. Water lowers than the cell. That is in the root hair cell. In the root hair cell, the water will only move on in those cases when there is lower concentration in the soil, high, and in lower inside the root. So water will enter in this way. That is by the process of osmosis. And ions, they will always move when they are in higher concentration in the root hair cell. They are in higher concentration as comparison to soil. They have lower concentration. So the option A can be the correct option. Let's see the B and C, D. Water higher than the soil? No, water will always move from higher water potential towards lower water potential. It can be correct, higher than the soil. Water higher than the soil, lower than the soil? No. Lower than the soil? No, no. So according to this, our A option is the correct option. Okay, students, we are moving towards the question number 10. Question number 10. And to solve the question number 10, I would like to go with the statement. Okay, a herbaceous plant growing in a nutrient solution. Herbaceous plants are growing in a nutrient solution. Okay, is placed in a well lit container. Humid air is passed through the container. The diagram shows a section through a part of the plant. Part of the plant section, you can see the vascular bundles in the center as star shaped. It show the xylem, and R is phloem, which is in between the limbs of xylem. So the speeds of movement of the fluids in tissue R and S are measured. The humid air is then replaced by dry air. First of all, it was humid air. Now they have replaced it with dry air, and the replaced by dry air, and the speeds of movement of the fluids are measured again. Which effect does the change to dry air have on the measurement? First of all, xylem will conduct the water. Phloem will transport the manufactured food. So here we are going with these statements. First of all, greatly increased upward movement. Dry air, when there is dry air, greatly increased upward movement. So it can happen. No. It is tissue R. Tissue R means phloem. We are going to write over here phloem. And this is xylem. No, no effect of air, because food is will be transport only inside the plant parts. Greatly increased downward movement? No. Greatly increased downward movement? No. Little change, little change. Yes, can. Little change, yes. C, little change, greatly increased downward movement. Downward water only move in the upward direction by the xylem, not in the downward direction. So this is correct. Little change, greatly increased upward movement. Only D is the option in which both statements are according to the given tissues. So D is the correct answer. in this question. Now, I would like to move towards the question number 11. And in question number 11, you can see, students, some of the nutrients in sweet potatoes are listed. Those nutrients are calcium, fiber, iron, and vitamin C. Now, which nutrient will help to prevent each disease? Anemia. Anemia. To prevent anemia, the person needs iron. So for anemia, there should be the iron. So 3. For rickets, there should be the calcium. No doubt, calcium. Yes, calcium is on 1. And for scurvy, the vitamin C. So 4. It means, according to this, we have the option anemia for 3, rickets 1, and scurvy 4. Yeah, A, no doubt. A is the correct option. B, C, and D are not correct options. They have make you in the last. They have make use of two. Two fiber is not needed for any of this disease. So I would like to say that A is the correct option. Now I am moving from question 11 towards the question 12. You can see over here the question number 12. 4 of the organs of the alimentary canal are listed. J, colon, K, duodenum, L, esophagus, and M is the stomach. Which sequence shows the order in which food passes through these organs? First of all, there should be the esophagus on number 1, and from esophagus it should move towards the stomach, number 2, and then towards the K, duodenum, 3, and then towards the colon. Okay, now you can see over there the options according to these. There should be the L, M, K, and J. L, M, K, and J. So this is the C option. K, J, L, K, K. No, always the correct sequence is esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. So in this way, the food has to move. So here the C is the correct option according to our knowledge. Now I would like to move towards the next question number 13. Question number 13. And what is question number 13? A person who has colic disease has flattened villi in their ileum. Villi increases the surface area, you know. If a person with colic disease eats the same quantity and type of food as a disease-free person, they will have lower levels of glucose in their hepatic portal vein. Lower levels of glucose into their hepatic vein. Question number 13. Which row explains this? The statement which we have read above, according to this, which statement is correct? Villi are flattened. And if he is eating the same type of foods as disease-free person is using them, so he will have the lower levels of glucose in the hepatic portal vein. According, capillaries do not absorb the glucose molecules. Villi increases the surface area for more absorption. So here capillaries do not absorb the glucose molecules. The surface area of the ileum is reduced. Reduced, yes. This is again incorrect. So you can see over here, surface area. Already told you, will I increase the surface area for more absorption? So here absorption will take place, but the surface area will be reduced. So most of the glucose will not be absorbed. Some of them will remain into the blood capillaries. According to this, our C is the correct answer. Which process does not result in an overall loss of energy from the organism? Photosynthesis in green plants, respiration in an animal, loss of energy from the organism. Respiration in an animal, energy will be produced. Temperature control in humans, energy will be evolved. The germination of seeds, same here, energy will be. So last these three are the incorrect options. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis stores the energy. So does not results. All the energy evolved, but here energy is stored in the form of food in the green plants by the process of photosynthesis. So 14 is the its correct answer. Sorry, A is the correct answer of the 14, question number 14. So I would move towards the next question. When yeast cells respire anaerobically, which substance is used and which substance are produced? Question number, which yeast anaerobically? When yeast cells respire anaerobically, so which substance is used and which substance are produced? So alcohol is not used. So this is not alcohol is no carbon dioxide and water, lactic acid and water substance which are produced anaerobically. So carbon dioxide, water, no. Lactic acid and water, no. Sugar will be used. Alcohol and carbon dioxide will be produced. Sugar, carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide, water are produced when there is aerobic respiration. So only C is the correct option in this case. When there is no oxygen, anaerobically respiration takes place, and there, as a result of this, alcohol and carbon dioxide will be produced. Which word equation represents aerobic respiration? I already told you that glucose, oxygen, in the presence of oxygen, will be broken down into carbon dioxide and water. So above carbon dioxide and water, no, no, only last two options can be correct, and in one of them there is formation of water, so this is very incorrect option. So only C is the correct option in this case. Okay, which chamber of the heart has the thickest muscular walls? Left atrium? No, because blood has to move towards the lungs very close to heart. Right at left ventricle, yes. From left ventricle, the blood has to move towards all other parts of the body to distribute the oxygenated blood. So the left ventricle will have the thickest muscular walls as comparison to right atrium in which the blood is entering. So these options are very incorrect options. So only the correct option in this case, when there are thickest walls, it is only the B option. Okay, next is question number 18. And question number 18, you can see over here, that is the diagram shows the human circulatory system. The diagram shows the human circulatory system, at which point the pressure of the blood circulating through the blood vessels are highest. Again, told you when the body has to move towards the different parts, then there is need of high pressure. So at which point is the pressure? So here you can see the when blood is moving towards the lung, there is no need to be high in pressure. So only when the so D is not the correct option. C is also not the correct option. And B is rest of the body. No, there is exchange of gases in they are capillaries. The exchange of gases is taking place. Pressure is high, but not as comparison to the option A. When the blood has to move to all parts of the body, so the pressure is kept high over here. So A is the correct option is in this case. Next question is question number 19, in which we are going to have 4 diagrams. And first of all, I am going to go with the first one. Which diagram describes the roles of a mosquito and plasmodium in the disease malaria? Malaria. Malaria pathogen is plasmodium, vector is mosquito, and parasite. So here I would like to we are discussing one by one the each diagram. So A option pathogen is plasmodium, vector, no, this is not actually parasite. This is parasite. No. A option is not correct. And in B, you can say pathogen, no, mosquito, no. And in C, you can see the pathogen and parasite. This is the plasmodium, and vector is the mosquito. C. And in D, you can see the mosquito, plasmodium. So in this case, pathogen, vector. Pathogen is the disease causing agent. Okay. So here the C is the correct option, and vector is which carry these microorganisms to cause the disease. So it transfer the microorganisms from one organism to the other. So in this case, the mosquito will act as a vector, and plasmodium will be the pathogen disease causing agent, which will cause the disease malaria. Now, question number 20. The bar chart shows the percentage of women who had babies with low birth weight. Some of these women were smokers and some were non-smokers. What is shown by the bar chart? You can see bar chart. Smokers are greater in number as comparison to non-smokers. So these are the percentage of women having babies with low birth weight. So non-smokers percentage is high as comparison to non-smokers. So according to this bar chart, we have to answer the question. More women smoke during pregnancy than do not. No, this is not any uh, answer which is showing by the chart. Smoking is pregnancy increases the risk of low birth weight. Yes. Smoking is bad for the health of a pregnant woman. It can also be the correct, na? Women whose babies have low birth weight are smokers. But according to this chart, we have to find out the correct option. According to this, the correct option is B, because we are talking about this bar chart in which the smokers, we are making comparison between smokers and non-smokers. So according to this bar chart, the B is the correct option, as smoking in pregnancy increases the risk of low birth weight. smoking increases the risk. So B is the correct option. Which disease might be treated successfully with an antibiotic? Antibiotics are used to kill the microorganisms, bacteria. So anemia is the deficiency of blood. Cholera, yes. Cholera, HIV is viral medicine. You can say it is caused by virus. HIV is the name of the virus, human immune virus. Malaria is caused by plasmodium. So it means there is only one disease which is caused by bacteria. So cholera can only be treated with the help of antibiotics. All other medicines don't need antibiotics to be cured. Next, question number 21. Sorry, 22. We are on question number 22. And question number 22 is, when babies are born, they have some passive immunity. When babies are born, they have passive immunity. Which conditions are needed for passive immunity to develop? Which conditions antibodies produced by mother have crossed the placenta? Yes. The baby have developed in a very sterile environment. The baby has not yet been vaccinated. The mother's diet is good enough for the baby? No. So only in this case, the passive immunity is when you are getting the immunity from your mother. That is the best example of passive immunity. So A is the correct option in this case. Next is question number 23. Question number 23 is, in which structure there is a fluid with low concentration of urea? With low concentration of urea, it means A, B, C, and D. A. In this case, A, the blood is moving away from the kidneys. In B, the blood is moving towards the kidneys. C is the urinary bladder, and D is C is the ureter, and D is the urinary bladder. C will have C and D will have highest concentration of urea after filtration of blood. And in case B, the blood is entering into the kidneys. So filtration has not done yet. So A, when after the filtration, when blood goes out of the kidney, then it means it has low concentration of urea. So next, I would like to go on question number 24. Question number 24, you can see a person blinks when an insect flies into their eyes. Into their eyes, muscles in the eyelid cause the eye to blink. Impulses are sent down the motor neuron. No. First of all, the receptor cells will receive, and then sensory neuron, and then relay, and other neurons will be involved into in this. So first option is not correct option. If muscles in the eyelid causes the eye to blink, insect impulses are sent down the sensory neuron, relay neuron, motor neuron, receptor cells in the retina detect it. No, sequence is not correct. Cells in the retina retina detect the insect. Impulses are sent down the relay neurons. No, again sequence. Cornea detect a insect. Yes, receptor cells will detect the insect. Impulses are sent down sensory neuron, relay neuron, motor neuron, muscles in the eyelid causes the eye to blink. The correct sequence is only in the D. Only in the D is the correct option. So we are going to the next question. Question number 25. And in question number 25, you can see over here what is happening. The graph shows changes in the diameter of a person's pupil while outdoors on a sunny day, at which time they take off his sunglasses. Sunglasses, he will take off his sunglasses when there will be dark outside. when there will be dark outside. So according to this, you can see over there, the diameter of the pupil at that time, diameter of the pupil will become large to see in the dark. So at which time the persons take off their glasses, sunglasses, on a sunny day, while outdoor on a sunny day. Diameter at A is normal diameter, then it is going to increase at B, and then C it is very high, and then after C it is going to decrease. It means he will he will uh, take off sunglasses at C at C when the diameter will become is going towards small in size. You can say the very small here, but here it is going to be towards the uh, small in size. So here they will take off their sunglasses. Next question. Question number 26. The graph shows the blood glucose concentration of a person in the hours after eating breakfast at 7. Which levels of the glucose concentration is approximately the set point? Which level of the blood glucose is set? Blood glucose concentration 100 time. Time is between 7 to 1, and the percentage at what set point? Which level of glucose concentration is absolutely 70, 80, 100, and 120? According to the graph, he has taken the breakfast, then his glucose level will increase at 120. After 120, it will become down, and you can see it is after it is it is become going towards the normal. So here it is going towards the normal, and so it is the set point. So it is the set point approximately. So answer 70 mg. No, it is when he has not taken the breakfast. So A is not, 100 is not, it is above their set point. So B is the set point for glucose concentration. Next, move towards the next question. Which hormone causes blood glucose concentration to be lowest? Which hormone? Which hormone causes blood glucose concentration to be lowered? Adrenaline? No. Insulin increases the glucagon increases the blood concentration, glucose concentration in the blood, because glucagon will break down into sugar. So insulin will be used to reduce the concentration of glucose in the blood. Testosterone is related with the reproduction. So only the insulin is there when we eat the sugary food. So at that time, pancreas will secrete insulin, and insulin will change the extra glucose into glycogen. So C is the correct answer in this case. C is the correct answer in this case. Now, next, which statement about oxygen is correct? Oxygen is the plant hormone, is equally distributed in the plants in response to gravity and light. Gravity and light? No. Oxygen inhibits cell elongation? No. It inhibits. Oxygen is made in the plant stem? No. Spreads throughout the plant from the it produces at the root tips and shoot tips. So D is its correct answer over here. All other answers are not relating with oxygens. They are correct options. Only D is the correct option, which shows the function of this hormone. Next question 29. The diagram shows some stages in cell division in a fruit fly. Cell X is dividing into two. It means mitosis is taking place over there, and cell Y, uh, both daughter cells, as a producer of mitosis, they will have mitosis in them, and sperm cells are producing as a result. It means these are the gamete cells which have half number of chromosomes. How many chromosomes are there in Y and in cell Z? In cell Y, there should be the 8 chromosomes, and in there should be the 4 chromosomes. So according to this, the answer in question number 29 should be the C, because as a result of meiosis, the chromosome number is reduced to half. In mitosis, it remains the same. It remains the same, but in meiosis, the chromosome number is reduced to half. So the C answer in this case, C answer is the correct option. Next question, number 30. And question number 30, I'm going to read the statement. Which statement applies to organisms that reproduce asexually? Asexually. Asexual reproduction, offsprings always grow into the same height. And next is offsprings are genetically identical. Organisms only reproduce asexually during extreme conditions. Reproduction happens by the fusion of diploid nuclei. Yes, B option is the correct, because as a result of asexual reproduction, the offsprings are genetically identical to their parents and genetically identical with one another. Fact. Question number 31. What is the function of the sepals of most flowers? To attract insects? No. To produce pollen? No. To protect the flower buds? Yes. To receive pollens? No. Stigma is to receive the pollens. Attract insects. Petals are there. Pollens are produced in the pollen grains. So sepals are only to protect the flower buds. Okay. So they are meant for protection. Question number 32. Which diagram matches the hormone with their functions in preparation for pregnancy? There are 4 hormones given: follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, estrogen, progesterone. In this case, we have to find out, we have to match the hormone with its function. So follicle stimulating stimulates the ovary to release an egg. Luteinizing stimulates the follicles to develop, increase the thickness. Estrogens repairs lining of the uterus. And in follicle stimulating stimulates follicles to develop. Yes. First wrong, it means all wrong. First correct, we can luteinizing hormone stimulates the ovary to release the egg. Estrogen to repair linings of the uterus. Progesterone stimulates increased thickness. All options are correct in this case. Stimulates the ovary to release and stimulates increased thickness. No. Follicles to increase repair lining. So it means the first statement, if first statement is wrong, it means all are wrong. And only the B is the option in which all statements are correct according to the hormones and their function. So B is correct option in this question number 32. I would like to move towards the question number 33. And in question number 33, which describes the exchange of substance at the placenta. At the placenta, you can see carbon dioxide passing from mother to fetus. From mother to fetus, carbon dioxide, glucose, and alcohol, no. It means wrong option. Carbon dioxide, nicotine, and glucose. Passing from mother to fetus. No. Oxygen and oxygen, but not urea. Oxygen, glucose, and antibodies, yes. Carbon dioxide and urea, yes. Again, I would like to say, if one statement is correct in any case, it means all the other statement will also be incorrect. If one is correct, the other will also be the correct. So in this way, in this case, the option D is the correct answer, in which the fetus get the oxygen, glucose, and antibodies from the mother, and as well the fetus will give carbon dioxide and urea to the mother to excrete it out. Next question, 34. In a strand of DNA containing 100 nucleotide pairs, 46 nucleotide contains the base A. Base A, adenine. So in this case, you can see if they are 46, so how many nucleotides in this DNA strand contains the base thymine? If they are 46, the other should also be the 46, because they have to make a pair. So if they are 46, the other should also be the 46. Okay, so A 46 and other will also be the 46. So in this way, the answer is B. 23 is half, no. 54 is actually the other, they will make pairs, so only B is its correct answer. Next, question number 35. We are moving towards the question number 35. Question number 35 is, two brothers had different blood groups, blood group A and blood group B, and other was with blood group B. What can be concluded about their parents' blood group genotype? Blood group A, one has blood group A and other has blood group B. So it means the parents' blood group will be A B, or in the form, in you can say heterozygous form or in homozygous form. What can be concluded from their parents' blood group genotype? Both of the parents must have heterozygous blood group A or blood group B. No, if both of them are heterozygous, so no, it will not be correct. Both of the parents must be homozygous. Then there should be the AB blood group. One parent must be heterozygous. At least one parent must be heterozygous. Yes. One parent must be homozygous. One parent must be homozygous. No. If at least there should be one parent which is heterozygous. If he is heterozygous, then both of the parents will be able to produce the blood group A and B. So C is the correct option. According to this, there should be the two parents should have, one of them should have in the heterozygous condition. So they will be able to produce their offsprings having with blood group A and blood group T. If both of they are heterozygous, there will be more other options according to which the blood groups can be of different. So here in this case, only if one of them is heterozygous, then the offsprings will be produced of this type. Now 36, the diagram shows a fermenter that is used to grow the fungus penicillium to produce penicillium. What is the function of the outer water jacket? Outer water jacket. Okay, we have to find out its to add extra nutrients to the penicillium. No, outer jacket means something with temperature or protection. To maintain the fermenter at a constant pH, no. And then to maintain the fermenter to be constant temperature, yes. To monitor the oxygen concentration, no. Only very simple, that outer jacket will always be to protect something or to maintain the temperature of the body, or here the fermenter body is there which has to be needs to maintain the temperature for the fermentation process. Next, question number 37 is there. Question number 37 is, the diagram shows four ecological pyramids. In a food chain, grass is eaten by cows. The grass is eaten by the cows. The cow have insects living on their skin. Cow, grass, cows, insects eaten by birds. So, which is the pyramid of biomass and which is the pyramid of number in food chain? First of all, I would like to say the pyramid of biomass. Pyramid of biomass and pyramid of biomass will be 1. Always pyramid of biomass will be highest. It will be grass, highest biomass, then cow, after insects, and there will be the bird. So this is for pyramid of biomass. And then pyramid of number. Food chain, grass is eaten by, so there is grass, so number will be very high. And grass will be eaten by cow, which is of larger size, which can eat a large amount of grass. And then it has very small sized insects in its skin. So its number will be in this way, and the birds can eat those. So here in this case, the 1 will be for biomass and 3 will be for number. Because all other pyramids, you can say they have the different shape, which is not matching with this food chain. First of all, always draw the food chain and then you will be able to find out the correct answer. So here in this case, you can see the correct option is A. All other options are not correct options in this case. Because first of all, we have made this food chain and then we came to know the correct results in this case. Next, question number 38. We are very close to finish. Okay, here you can see simplified nitrogen cycle. Simplified nitrogen cycle. Here you can see 4 processes which are taking place. Which process in the cycle happens at stage X? Stage X. Nitrogen gas in the atmosphere compounds with nitrogen in plants. So it means there is the amount of nitrogen compounds with in the plants, nitrogen from the air, and then compounds, here you can say compounds with nitrogen in the soil and water, and compounds with nitrogen in the animals. For decomposition, no, they are not decomposed over here, so A option is not the correct option. And then denitrification, no, again this is not the correct option. Then nitrogen fixation, that is yes, this is the process which takes place over here. And then nitrification is when compounds with nitrogen in animals, nitrogen in the plant soil, so nitrification does not happen over here. This is only the matter of nitrogen fixation which takes place when the plants get the nitrogen from the air. So at X, this nitrogen fixing is taking place? No, I would like to move towards the next question. Which change would lead to an increase in biodiversity in an area? Building a large number of blocks of family dwelling in a city? No. Biodiversity. Increasing the number of cows in a pedigree herd? No. Biodiversity. In reducing a forest with a large palm oil plantation? No. Stopping fishing in an area or sea for several years? Yes. We have to increase biodiversity. Different species, number of different species life has to increase. So only method is to increase their numbers. There should be the stop fishing in an area of sea for several years. There should not be any type of fishing over there, and there should not be any type of chemicals dropping over there. So in this way we can increase the biodiversity of organisms or the fishes in an area. Area of tropical rainforest are often cut down and cleared. After cutting down the trees, the areas are normally burnt. What are the effects of this activity? Area of tropical rain often cut down and cleared. After cutting down the trees, the areas are normally burnt. After cutting down, they are burnt. What are the effects of this activity? It will give bad effect to the environment, students. How? Carbon dioxide will increase because plants absorbs the carbon dioxide. They reduces the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Number and variety of species will also decrease. Yes. Soil stability will be decreased if there are no plants. The soil will not be stable over there. It will flow down into the rivers and other water bodies. So in this way, according to my atmospheric, it will increase. Carbon dioxide will increase. Number and variety of species will decrease, and soil stability will also decrease. So in this way, the question number 40's answer is C. Students, it's all about this paper. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.